Alright,
Here we go.
let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Ready?
I'm waiting on you.
Probably want to put.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ow, there's a bumpity bump.
I didn't even see that.
Got it.
Got it, get it, good.
Get it, got it good. Okay, then after light, you'll make the life, babe. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning yet.
Yeah, it's still morning.
Beautiful 72.
Yes, enjoying the weather.
72 degrees. Right by the Veterans Hospital. Going to Bruce B. Downs. Let's see if we can find something to eat.
Yep. So how's your guys' morning going?
Oh, man.
Another lunch light.
The lights for the lunch. There we go.
Go, go, go before it changes again.
This is all new here. All right.
Hello, Kimberly. She says, good morning, guys. How are y'all doing today? We're doing good. We just took cameraman to go get his blood work done for the VA.
Genetic testing.
Yep.
For cancer. Or I should say, yeah, genetic testing study.
Yeah.
That tests up to 51 types of cancers.
Yep.
In your body.
And since he was in the military, he's been exposed to a lot of chemicals. So this is why they're wanting him to do it.
Now we're going to find a place to eat. Let's see how good they did Bruce B. Downs.
Right?
There we go.
These lights through here are always so godly long.
In a quarter-mile traffic light, camera ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Alright, we got Starbucks.
No, no Starbucks. Dude, we gotta get way down up in the Wesley Chapel. Shoot.
You never know, you might see something here.
Well, that's true. I mean, this has built up so much.
Kiki's.
No, I'll pass on that. Like I said, I can remember when this was just a building here and there, and fields, orange groves. Now it's all doctors' offices, apartments, banks. It's crazy.
Trying to think, Crispy Downs is where all those restaurants are at?
Yep.
Okay.
Bruceby Downs, you either go Bruceby Downs to...
Get your free mosquito fish.
Huh?
So it says there, get your free mosquito fish.
Oh, guess they're giving away fish to eat the mosquitoes. I'm good with that.
Okay.
We needed some in the cemetery Saturday night.
What do we walk with a fishbowl? Gonna eat the mosquitoes.
Something. Those suckers were like 747s out there. Can't believe how much, and they still keep building. It's crazy.
I guess I'm bad in the construction when they were
Oh, it was hell.
building this.
Listen, the first time we come down this way with all that construction, Brian had to have his first knee operation, and Brian was only 13 years old. Oh my God. That was hell. I didn't think I was going to get him to the surgery center in time. And we had to be there at 4 in the morning. And we left our house at 2 because we knew there was construction, but we figured, oh, we'll get there in plenty of time. You know, he'll still be sleeping. No, man. All the people that were up and through here, I was like, oh, we're never going to make it. We're never going to make it. We did, though, by the skin of our teeth. Because I had to take Brian to the surgery center right there where I went to go see Dr. Cronin for my back. And that's where they did the surgery. But it's like hell's bells. They were putting in the median right here. They had that blocked off. Oh, it was crazy. And it was still under construction when he had his second knee operation. On the same knee. And I was like, oh hell no, I'm gonna get wise to you people. We left real early. I bundled him up in a damn blanket, put him in the back of the seat of the truck, and I said, go back to sleep. I'll wake you up when we're there. Good morning, Ash. How are you?
This is Bruce B. Downs.
It's beautiful now, but it was a pain in the ass back in the day. I'm doing okay. How are you two? Where y'all going? We're okay.
Now we're going to find food.
Yeah, we took cameraman to the VA to get some blood work done. He's gonna do a genetic cancer testing. A test for 51 different types of cancer. Eric Reinhardt. Hi, I'm from Clearwater. Well, hi, Eric. Ash. Oh, I hope it went or goes well.
We'll find out in 2 weeks.
That's scary, but hoping for good results for cameraman. Thank you. My wife, Susan, or Eric Reinhardt. My wife, Susan, says hi. Well, tell her we said hello.
2 weeks the results come in.
Yeah.
Getting this blood work is about as getting... Oh, look, BJ's wholesale.
Yeah, I knew that one was there.
Too bad we don't have a card.
No, we don't have a card.
Getting that blood work done is scary as getting the AIDS test done.
Ash goes, so you get 2 weeks to worry like a mofo, laughing out loud. Just kidding. No, cameraman's learned you get the results, then you just got to deal with it. No, they want him checked.
Oh, Irish 31
Irish 31 where?
by the Grove.
Oh,
We can go there.
Yeah, we can. No, but because they
It's
wanted...
a research study of a new thing that costs $1,000 right now.
Right.
Because no insurance will pay for it. And what they're doing is a research study for the government so that they can get it into the insurance so the insurance can pay for it.
Yeah.
And what it does is it detects 51 types of cancers, and so in one shot, so instead of you wait till you have cancer
or something starts to look funny in your blood work.
Yeah, this will detect
if you
51 cancers, and then
yeah,
hopefully save the insurance company money, because instead of, like the guy said, instead of treating someone for 10 years, they can get the early detection.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like I'm a guinea pig.
Not yet.
I mean, you can get tested, but
it's $1,000 for this test.
But the VA is giving it to the veterans for free as research, because they're still doing research to get it approved
through the FDA.
Yeah, but I mean, they do you can get it done through a private doctor, but it's $1,000 of your money.
Yeah.
What they're trying to do here is they're trying to get it to where they've done enough research that the insurance company will pick up the tab
and say, oh well, we'd rather spend $1,000 now than $500,000 down the road for 10 years for a certain type of cancer, or what have you. But the military's doing it because a lot of them were
exposed to chemicals.
Yeah, nerve agents, Agent Orange, other stuff like that they're learning has caused stomach problems, neuropathy. Usually you hear neuropathy, you hear, oh, well, you're a diabetic. Well, not if you were in the military. A lot of military personnel get neuropathy because of the stuff that they breathe in and they're exposed to. Like acid reflux. It could, with them being exposed to stuff like that, basic training, being sent overseas, stuff like that.
I had a lot of cancers that it would detect.
Kimberly, I'm so sorry you're going through that. I'm sending my love and prayers to cameraman that everything turns out good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a research study because I mean, it's free, but
the military's testing their personnel, their people, because it
builds the research studies.
yeah,
The more people they can compare it to,
yeah.
the more they can get it out.
I will have to tell my brother about this. He is retired from the Navy. Yeah, Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, these, you know, these guys and women that go through boot camp get put through absolute hell.
And it doesn't matter how long you were in the military, as long as you can
prove that you served.
Yeah. Then you.
Whether you were reserves or not, National Guard.
What's the name of the test? It's
I gotta hear.
I mean, I'll do a video when I get my thing back to help some people.
But they're doing it. The military's doing it, Ash.
But this is all voluntary. If you want to.
Yeah, it's voluntary.
It's like a lap rat.
Yeah, you're
Open up the page.
Uh,
It's called the gallery.
let me see if I can put it.
But again, I'm gonna do a video.
There it is, Ash. Can you see it?
When I get my thing.
That's the name of the test. Tell him to go to the military, VA, and he wants to get that, participate in this test.
Well, it's a study, so.
But they're looking for mutated cells and, you know, stuff like that in the bones, in the muscles, you know,
Yes.
your organs, everything. Yes, I agree. The Navy messed him up and they can't figure out what's wrong with him. So maybe this test could help him. Yes.
Yeah, because it asks you if you were exposed to anything. And,
Yeah.
And if there's any dormant cancer that still hasn't gotten activated yet,
It'll pick it up.
it'll pick it up.
You're welcome, Ash.
But I mean, in 2 weeks when I get my results,
We're gonna.
I'm gonna do a video. This way, it helps people out
Or military.
that are in the military that don't know about this. Because I just found about it when I went to the VA a couple weeks ago, and my doctor was like, "Oh, do you want to do a research study for cancer?" And at first, I was kind of hesitant because I was like, you know, do you really want to know? It was like when when you go for an AIDS test, and you think in your mind, I ain't got AIDS, and then all of a sudden, it's like, all right, you got AIDS, and you're thinking like, what the hell? Well, that's what this kind of is. It's it's.
But that's the thing, Ash. Like, cameraman's had stomach issues since he got out of the military.
I don't have AIDS. I mean, I'm just saying, you get the worriness.
Yeah. Because you think, oh, it's not going to happen to me. But see, like, our family doctors are saying it's got to be military related because, they can't figure out. And then when he started telling his regular doctors, listen, I was in Fort McClellan. We had nerve agent, Agent Orange, got in the drinking water supply. And they're like, oh boy. And that's when everyone's like, you need to start getting your stuff through the VA. They need to start helping take care of these issues. So.
Because the VA, too, will give you free hearing tests. And if you need hearing aids, free hearing aids. And they do eye doctors. So
yep,
if you need glasses, they give you free eye tests and free glasses. Unless, of course, you buy an upgrade of the glasses. But if you just get their standard glasses, you get a free whole eye exam.
And your prescription.
And you get free glasses. I mean, there's a lot of things that are there that
for the military
that people don't know.
I mean, just like seeing a psychologist through the military, you can get that too. It don't cost you anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because a lot of these, and I'm going to emphasize this part, a lot of men and women that are sent overseas and see war, when they come back, they are not the same Beth or Jimbo that left. And they need all the support that they can get.
And it doesn't matter how long you served in the military.
You're entitled to that.
Yeah, you could have been in there 6 months, and you're still entitled.
Yep.
To all that.
As long as you got an honorable discharge.
Yeah.
That's the key. Honorable discharge. If the military kicked you out, then you ain't getting nada.
I mean, you can still get an honorable and get kicked out, but you'd have to have a specific, there's certain
reason.
Injuries.
It does sound like military-related illness. Our poor military needs help with all the issues they come out with. My brother suffered from horrible migraines, and they can't help him.
Yeah, that's like me.
That's cameraman. Yep. And he was an MP, so he was around all those guns and bombs going off. And just like his dad lost his hearing at an early age because his father was in the military. And Pops had hearing aids since, him and Mom first got together, I believe. Ani and them were little.
Well, before at one time you had to serve for so many things, but now they changed the law that it doesn't matter if you were in the reserves, Coast Guard, whatever, right. and the time doesn't matter no more.
Nope.
If you like tinnitus, like if you were in the military and you never had nothing, like I had seen a doctor for a couple of things when I was in the military, other than tinnitus. So you file those claims for those. But if you were in the military, just say a year, and you never went to the doctor for any injuries, you could still file tinnitus. Tinnitus will get you in the VA. And once you're in the VA, then whatever other injuries or whatever, outside of the military, you could, they'll help you out. Like I said, you can get free hearing tests. Then they give you free hearing aid, because that's just all part of I don't want to say preventive maintenance, but it's just something that's like hearing is important. Same thing with vision. You can get a free eye exam. You can get free glasses, even though you never wore glasses or whatever. But once you're in the VA, that's part of a high maintenance things that they will help out the military people. So even if you just went in with tinnitus, you can still get your ears checked and your eyes checked.
Yeah, Ash, I feel for your brother, because me and cameraman both have migraines so bad. I'm kind of hoping once he starts wearing his new glasses that it'll help a little bit with
reading glasses.
His reading. Not reading.
I could see good here.
Yeah, okay. Full-time glasses.
Because, if he's having migraines.
Oh. Are y'all on meds for migraines? Yes, I am. He has to take injections, I think. I couldn't believe they suggested some type of Botox for it. Yeah.
I wonder if that was the type of injection you had.
Mine was Emgality.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those. But the Nurtec works.
Nurtec. I'm telling you.
But the thing is, like, his migraines could be coming from, if he hasn't, I don't know if he's in the VA. I mean, is he in the VA
system,
hospital,
Ash?
Or doctor? Does he see a VA doctor? Let me know where I get to the Grove. Oh,
yes.
He goes.
Yes, he goes.
Okay. Has he claimed tinnitus yet as a service connection? Like, has he told anyone that he has ringing in his ears?
Or he gets real bad, like earaches, throbbing in the ear
because
for no reason.
tinnitus causes
Migraines.
Yes.
And I'll tell you right now, the injections are great, but the side effects to the injections
Are horrible.
That's why BB quit taking the Engalogy.
Yeah. But if he claims, if he can go and claim tinnitus, if he has ringing in his ears, he needs to go claim tinnitus. Okay? Because if he gets approved for tinnitus, they'll put him through a hearing test and everything.
Yep.
But when I went to the ear doctor for the VA, because I was having pain in my earaches, I was having earaches. And there's a lot of things that make your ear hurt. And one of them is migraines. Food can cause your ears, certain types of food or whatever. But if he has ringing in his ear, then the tinnitus will cause his headaches, his migraines.
It'll make them worse.
Yeah, yeah.
And the VA will help pay for his, well, yours is paid for, your migraine medicine.
I mean, they gave me a hearing aid. Right, but he has to file tinnitus.
Ash, send me an email to my BB's Adventures email at Yahoo.
You got her on
Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to fill out a form. You have to get yourself a rep. Yeah, you have to get yourself a representative to help you out.
Yeah.
And it's free. And what the representative does, you go there and he'll file the paperwork for you. Everything else you have to do on your own. But he'll help you, he'll guide you. But if he has ringing in his ears, because they're not going to help you. The VA doctors don't help you. This you have to do yourself.
You got to know how to work the system.
Well, he has to tell his rep that he has ringing in his ears, and then his rep will fill out a form. Well, I mean, sometimes, when you go through training, like I got my tinnitus through basic training.
Yep.
When you go through training, you hear a lot of ammunition go off. Guns and everything.
Bombs.
Yeah, when you're in training, you hear all that stuff. So you don't have to be in a war to claim tinnitus.
Nope.
Tinnitus anyone can get from that, from basic training. And if he could say, and sometimes you don't notice your ears are ringing because you have other issues.
Yes, and he also needs to claim his depression. That's PTSD, baby.
Yeah, and then you claim your depression. Then tinnitus, you link to, once you get Service Connect for tinnitus, then you link your depression to the tinnitus.
Right, exactly.
Well, the thing is, it's like my ears, I've noticed my ears were ringing. At nighttime, I have to have the TV on. Some people have the fan, the music playing.
Yep.
Everyone is different, but sometimes it's a faint.
It's like having white noise. You have to have something in the background to drown out the ringing in your own ear.
But tinnitus, then you claim the depression, PTSD, then you go from that and you link the depression, and then you file a form that say that tinnitus is linking to your depression, because a lot of times tinnitus will give you depression because you can't sleep at night, especially if you can't sleep at night.
And the migraines, you can file for the depression right away.
And then you file for the migraines, and you have to have something to link the migraines too.
Yep.
And you have to link it to tinnitus, and tinnitus is usually what gives you the thing. All right, which way?
You got to get over into the turn lane. You're going to the left. I sent you a message, Ash, on Instagram.
But I'll definitely show you how you do the tinnitus thing. And all you do is you go to your VA rep and tell them, hey, I got ringing in my ears. I want to file for a tinnitus claim.
Yeah.
And then when they say, okay, you got tinnitus, and they approve you for it, they call it Service Connect you to it. Then you go back to your thing and you say, hey, I'm depressed and all this other stuff.
Yep.
And then you go to the VA and you tell them you want to see a psychologist and a psychiatrist.
Yep.
And then they'll service connect those two.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a chain reaction. Like with my plantar fasciitis,
With his feet.
now I'm going to connect it to my neuropathy.
Yep.
So I have to file another claim for neuropathy. And then I file another claim for my back problems.
Yep.
Because it's all linked to my feet. You have to have something to start off. Like
you're building a chain.
Mhm.
Is what you're doing, and you're doing it step by step.
And when you get approved, then your percentage for your disability starts going up. And then when they approve you for those certain things, everything is free.
Yeah.
Once they service connect you to an issue, they give you, man, like I said, I got hearing aids.
Your glass.
I got eyeglasses. I see the foot doctor next week. So I'll probably walk out with a cane and a walker thing.
Or inserts for your shoes.
Yeah, they give you shoes. This is stuff you don't have to pay for. The military.
Terry pays for it all.
Like my mother's at 100%, where she's
a Pim, Katrina Pim cane.
like my mother's at 100%. So
no, he's not getting one of those, Katrina.
at 100%, the military pays for like they gave her computers.
Yeah, because she's legally blind.
Yeah. They gave her computers that legally blind people can see. They gave her a walker, electric cart. They give you a hitch for your car. Yeah. So, all this stuff you have to file
Yes.
with your service rep.
Yeah. And hell, and the military personnel do not need to be feel shameful for having to do it. You served. By God, you deserve it.
And like I said, the doctors are not going to help you. The doctors are not there for your favor.
No.
That's why you have to file these forms out.
Yeah.
And then they go through the medical chart of the doctors, and then they start connecting all these things.
Right.
But you have to file Service Connect to all your issues
Right.
that you're having. Because even at 100%, just say, like my mother, 100% blind, and she doesn't file for nothing else. She goes, oh, I got foot pain, and if they're not connecting it to the service,
Right.
then you're just going there for foot pain, and you're going to have to pay, for your medicine, for your things. But if they service connect everything, it's all free. Through the military.
Like my nephew, he was in basic training, and he was in Georgia, and they had some northern boys come down for basic training. He was in the Army. The boy collapsed and my nephew carried him on his shoulders like a sack of potatoes for 5 miles on their hike. Well, because of that, 3 years later, after Casey started having issues, and what he did was he tore his rotor cuffs, and he got an honorable discharge, but he couldn't do what he was, what he went to the military for, which were, it was a helicopter mechanic, and he couldn't do it no more because, all that torquing and all that stuff, it was just too much on his shoulder. So they gave him a military honorable discharge, and he's at 100% because of that. And yeah, he gets a small check, but like he said, Aunt Bonnie, at least with my, they giving him splints and stuff like that for his arm.
Anything with your arm or shoulder,
because they told him, they said, listen, Casey, we can do surgery, but it's not 100% guarantee that we cut you open and do all this, that it's going to be better. It could be worse. And my nephew is like, nope, not happening.
Remember, Irish 31 is around here.
Somewhere? Okay.
You got to look for it.
All right.
But yeah, you got to service connect. You have to file a service connect.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to just give it to you unless you have a Service Connect.
Yeah, there's it could make. That's why I decided already that if they ever told me, because my one arm is still messed up, they ever come back and tell me that my rotor cuff is torn, yeah, you're going through a year of painful therapy, and they still can't guarantee that you're going to have full function of your arm. Well, if you can't guarantee me I'm going to have full function, you ain't cutting me open, baby. Sorry.
And like I said, the doctors aren't going to help you file that paper or
Nope.
or help you in any way. You have to do that on your own. And if you have a representative, and if you don't know how to file the paperwork, you get a representative and he helps you.
That's it.
Through the VA.
And that's why he didn't get...
Passed the mall is still this way.
Yeah. I mean, they were fixing to send him over to Desert Storm at that time, but because he hurt his arm and he was complaining about the arm, they didn't send him. In one way, my sister was grateful. In another way, I was like, well, if he's hurt and he's home, he's safe. You know, that's how I looked at it.
I don't know if it's this far, dude.
Yeah, it is. We're taking the long way. We should have went down 56 and we didn't. This will take us into 56.
It's by where we went to the crate.
Oh, well, that's back there then.
That's what I'm trying to
We
tell you.
passed it.
Yeah.
Let's turn around.
All right, let me...
Well, there's a place up here you can turn around. All right. I mean, just like my uncle. And I've had an uncle, or lots of uncles and cousins that were in the military. But I had an uncle, my second cousins, and my first cousin were all in Vietnam. And because my uncle was in Vietnam and my other cousins, they have to be tested every year because they were exposed to so much Agent Orange that, and his kids, because it can mess up their genetics and cause major health issues. And right now my one uncle is, how old was my mom? 70? So Uncle Larry is like 74.
The route guidance will start next.
We're ready. Let's go. Because you don't know where it's at. I thought you knew. You fooled me again.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta file a Service Connect app, because I bet you that he's getting
Turn
that
right onto
headaches
Wesley
from
Chapel
tinnitus.
Boulevard.
Yep.
They gave me some kind of medicine that I take if I get migraines. I only take them when I get a migraine.
Right. But I take the Nurtec. And I tell you what, as long as I take the Nurtec,
about 1 mile.
and then in between, because I take it every other day, if I get my doctor also gave me a nasal spray. It's an old medicine. It used to be in a pill form way back in the day. Because I remember yeah. Well, you've got, yeah, especially about the tinnitus, babe.
Yeah, because tinnitus, when you file that and you get approved for that, then you go to then you can go to the depression, then you file for that.
In a half mile, keep right onto
And
Wesley
then
Chapel
from
Boulevard.
there, they'll help them out better with the headaches, but the headaches you'll never get rid of.
No.
But at least you're covered
In a quarter mile, keep right onto Wesley Chapel Boulevard.
for all of that.
Keep right onto Wesley Chapel Boulevard.
This poor chick on this GPS.
Continue on Current Road for about 1 mile.
See, Ash, that's the same one I was taking. And after what, about 8 months, I started getting to where my knees were hurting. Every joint in my body hurt. The Emgality, remember?
Yeah, it was giving you body pain.
Yes.
Joint pain.
And it was flaring up my fibromyalgia, and I was like, oh God, I can't do this. No, 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 no. And so my doctor's like, my neurologist was like, okay, well,
In a half-mile, turn right onto Bruce B. Downs
we can
Boulevard.
put you on something else. And I said, okay, well, what? So he's like, well, let's put you on Nurtec, and let's try that. And I said, all right. So they sent it off. Florida Blue finally accepted it, but my copay was $100 a month for 15 pills. So
In a
when I
quarter mile,
called
turn
the
right at
doctor's
Fourth
office
Road
back
onto
and
Bruce B.
told
Downs
them,
Boulevard.
they got my medication through whoever makes Nurtec, and it doesn't cost me anything at all a month.
Turn right onto
Does it,
Bruce B.
babe?
Downs Boulevard.
And they send it right to the house. Same with my nasal spray. I don't pay anything for that. It comes right to my house. Yeah, it is expensive. That's why a lot of these older people are, you know, that or anybody really, you can't afford the medications. That's why these people are, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul when you got co-pays like that. This medication stuff is crazy.
Continue on Current Road for about 3 miles.
Oh, we're going down 56 the opposite way, like going towards our house in the Zephyr Hills. Yeah, you know, it's crazy that this, and that's like my health insurance is going to go up this year. The only thing is I have to have it. That's it. And a lot of the older people try to do like my mom. My mom was on Humana Gold Plus, and she qualified for extra help. And what that meant was she never had to pay a copay for her medication. She never has to pay for a doctor visit, even to go to a specialist. But it was an HMO. But the doctors today really don't want to deal with an HMO. They don't want the paperwork. Well, you know what? They need to do something, because older people have not worked all their damn lives to still have to be paying this kind of money for medications. I'm sorry. Anna gave, what, $75 a month for like over-the-counter medications like Tylenol, cold medicines, Band-Aids, and stuff like that. And then I think she also got $100 a month that went toward helping her with food. And when she told me about it, I told her, I said, then you need to do it, Mama. You know, for the average people, you get out there and you bust your butt every day.
I mean, because tinnitus, tinnitus you can get from head injuries.
Yep.
You can get from, if you worked in a warehouse where there was a lot of noise and you didn't have earplugs.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's non-military tinnitus. You can get tinnitus from those things, but anyone who's in the military, 99.9 was because of training.
Training.
Yeah.
They already started screwing you up in basic training to get you out there in the war zone, so you get a little more screwed up. But yeah, I mean, and I'm not down in the military, so I don't want anyone to think that. I'm always grateful for our military, because without them, we wouldn't be us. Oh, he worked around jet and planes. Yeah, he heard a lot of that.
He's got to have tinnitus.
You got that right.
He's got to have.
Because Casey's got it with the choppers. With the woo,
yeah,
woo,
he's got it.
Woo, woo. I mean, earplugs are great, but they don't block all that sound out.
Well, don't forget, the vibration.
Yep.
Of the planes and everything rattles your brain as well.
Got that right. Especially being on a damn ship.
Yeah, the compressions.
Yep. And then you got that echoing from the ocean.
In a half-mile, turn left.
That's why I said.
State Road 56.
Our men and women serve, and the damn government needs to take care of our men and women that serve to help protect us.
In a quarter-mile, turn left onto State Road 56. Turn left onto State Road 56.
It's one thing I wanted to do and never did. Join the military. I didn't get that far.
But they definitely have that study there for the cancers.
But yeah, I mean, he should also ask about the study and get that done as well.
And there was another study for lung.
Yeah, because they were
cancer.
saying too, for lung cancer, whether they smoke or not, that they have a greater chance of developing lung cancer because of the chemicals that they're exposed to. We found that out today. So they're going to set cameraman up to get that study done too.
Yeah, that's another research study.
So, I mean, that's like Angelo. He worked on ships around all that asbestos, and that's why he's got cancer in his lungs.
Yeah.
Because back then they didn't I guess they didn't know the hazards of asbestos back then, or they did and they just didn't care. I mean, we need to be grateful for the technology that we have today. Although I don't want to live to be 100 years old, but
Traffic's starting to get up there.
it's getting to be about lunchtime. Are y'all going to the Italian place to eat?
No, Irish 31.
Yeah.
Never been there.
So we're going to check it out.
It's an Irish, I guess, pub or
Yeah.
pub restaurant.
Yeah, pub restaurant.
Over here, there's a lot. I mean, since we were in the area, there's a
A
lot,
lot of foods over here.
Like I just seen Slim Chickens. I want to try that one.
So I said that built so much. I mean,
Well, maybe we'll go to Slim Chickens Wednesday with Dave and Deb.
yeah, that wouldn't be, yeah, because we'll be close to it.
Yeah.
It's just crazy when you think about all that. When we make the left-hand turn, oops, Irish, I meant, laughing out loud. I hope it's good. Get some taters. I guess that's what it means for some people when you leave home and you come back and it's like, whoa, what happened?
In 0.2 miles, turn slight left.
But all this that you guys are seeing right now used to be nothing but pastures. Dairy cows, meat cows.
Turn slight left and then turn right.
This was all cow country here.
Red Robin. Yum.
In 600 feet, turn right onto
I'm not
Willet Way.
impressed with
Turn
Red
right
Robin.
onto Willet Way and then turn right.
I wonder if we ever went to us, and in this mall here too, they got a lot of food.
Food places in here. Yeah,
Let's,
the shops at Wiregrass.
Yeah, this is the shops. We're just gonna drive through here for a second before we go. But this is the shops at Wiregrass. They got Grillsmith, Chuck Lager, they have a lot of restaurants here. We got to come here when they do the car thing.
Yeah.
But this is the shops at the Wiregrass.
Yeah, this place is
And this is nothing but
massive.
food. The living room restaurant.
Ooh, that looks nice. Pretzel twister.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
This is the mall. This is Azteca. It's supposed to be a good Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, I've heard good things. Token, ramen, and tea.
And yeah, in this Wesley Chapel area is where all the doctors, the lawyers, and
This community looks expensive, laughing out loud. It is.
yeah, this is where all the big time.
This is where the families make over $100,000 a year.
You got a $500,000 houses plus
Yeah.
over here easily. No one stories. You ain't getting no one story house
No,
here.
not through here. Nothing but cakes.
Noble Crust. Never even heard of that.
Me neither. That's new.
Alrighty. Does that look open?
You gotta go down there. I don't know. We'll see. I'll go out and take a peek.
Oh. Yeah, go see if that's open. That doesn't look open.
It doesn't.
I think that place opens up at 4.
Of course.
I think that was the same problem we had when we were in Davis Island. So we might have to check out one of these other places then. Yep.
They're closed on Mondays, but they open Tuesday.
Of course. You Irish people are never open on Mondays.
It's because we stay out partying too damn long on Sunday night so we can go to work. Pinchers?
That looks like a crab place.
Yeah, I don't want that. Seasonal Italian and Southern Soul.
Noble Crust. Basically, we'll be eating pizza.
Yeah, well, if I want... Oh, Japanese steakhouse.
You want to go to Azteca
Sure,
for
why
some
not?
Mexican?
We can do Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh, Ash says slim chicken time.
What's
It's not-
I think we're gonna go to Azteca. Let me just say, because this whole area here is nothing but food.
Well, you know the Japanese steakhouse, they're not open right now. That's a dinner thing. No, now you're into the mall.
No, we're still, there's still food.
Okay, because I'm seeing like Lee and Brian. Well, we're not going there.
Well, this is an outside inside mall.
I know
It's
it
got-
is.
Yeah, we might go to that Azteca.
Okay.
Victoria's Secret. Oh, these all got
Clean juice. Wait. Kimberly's like, cameraman needs to sing to you more. I think it's sweet. But trust me, he don't want me singing to him. Lunchbox. Oh, that's a clothing store.
Box lunch.
Or box lunch.
Row House. What the hell?
Row House.
I've never seen. Oh, Charlie's cheesesteak.
Ugh.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Blenders.
Not in the mood for Charlie's.
Crazy sushi.
Yeah. Want to stop at the vitamin shop?
Get some vitamins.
Oh my goodness.
Alrighty. I think we're gonna go to the Aztec.
Okay. Aztec it is. Katrina, what are y'all doing today? Right now, we going to go get some food, but we took cameraman to the VA to get some blood work done. I got to make sure he sticks around for a while.
Alright, for a second. I keep hearing a noise. Alright, we'll park you. Right now we're going to eat. And then Wednesday we're going to the water lagoon. Alrighty.
Okay.
Aztec, straight ahead.
All right.
Alright guys, we'll come back when we come out of Aztec.
Yeah, we'll go live again. So until then, y'all have fun. Stay out of trouble. Bye.